I'm just gonna tell you some that I wish somebody else had told me before I ended up like this. Oh my God, go! Don't let people with you. Don't be a apologize to people.
I've been watching you for the past 9 months.
I get it, that person's a piece of but what about you?
Where do you live?
I don't have to tell you. Wait, Principal Henderson? Oh,
So Tom Segura released his new show, A Moral Compass, on Netflix, where he plays like a janitor telling funny stories, where the joke is basically that he's gross, and therefore it's funny. He looks a lot skinnier here than he normally does, and I can't figure out why it says Bill Burr in the title. Maybe I got the wrong show. I guess I should try that again. Okay. Tom Segura has a TV show on Netflix called Bad Thoughts, with some production value this time. I'm sure you all remember his episode of television that he made, though it still has the same issues, like, it's one thing when the jokes from all these comedians' comedy specials were ripped straight from their podcast, but now even the TV show episodes are ripped straight from the podcast as well. 2 episodes of this show are depicting his decade-old theory that Garth Brooks is a serial killer, a well-researched theory. I mean, it would have to be. He used to bring this up on every podcast, and apparently no one ever got tired of it.
You know, I get a lot of shit. I've gotten a lot of shit about, speculation about what Garth Brooks has been up to and done. And I just want to say it feels good to be validated.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah.
To be validated.
Oh my God.
Look at the cover of, this is one of the most respected publications in the country. It says, Garth Brooks kidnap terror. And you just see the face of an unrepentant
Christmas.
Wait.
And remember, this is all about game day. Every show is going to be game day or Garth day, however you want to look at it. Come dressed in your full colors, support your team. Let's go have some fun. And let's get physical playing music. I like that thought.
Huh?
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I think...
I like that.
This is someone you know?
Yeah. Just keep watching.
But I'm already finding out on my own. So it's wiping the walls out between you and me. And I really like that. It allows us into each other's worlds, or I guess in my case, the hotel room.
And now it's in a TV show as well, which brings me to my own theories on the show, as I've been investigating this like he has with Garth Brooks, going over every scene with a fine-tooth comb and magnifying glass, which isn't very flattering on Tom's body. Firstly, Tom is a psychopath, and I mean no sane person would ever consider killing a person because they got their order wrong at a coffee shop or any other kind of fast food restaurant.
Would you like to tip?
Okay, props, I guess, on the originality. I've never seen or heard somebody suggest something so violent to a fast food employee. But he's still insane for thinking this, especially when paired with his well-documented mental status over the years, as shown from the words of his own wife and his fellow comedians.
Yeah, we all are glad that you're in such an asshole. But Tom,
if you think you've always had that serial killer vibe. I know you look like Burl Ives, so no one thinks that you're fucking dangerous. I would not want to go to sleep in a house you were in.
And I know that you suspect that my husband is a psycho. I've heard about
No,
this.
he is.
Yeah, no, I know, and I actually
completely
agree.
is.
Yeah, and I've been trying to prove
a
this
psycho.
on this show for a long
He's
time.
just like, it's like...
As well as the public thinking that he's the Texas serial killer. The coffee shop sketch isn't the only display of originality. He also made a sketch about guys wishing that they had giant cocks. I mean, guys wishing that they could have a giant cock and would do anything for that. I mean, we've never heard that before, so props, I guess, on the originality again. My other theory being that Tom Segura is going through some kind of midlife crisis where he believes that he has to create some kind of art piece to prove himself as an artist. He thinks that while it's edgy, it's still a high piece of art that pushes boundaries and can stand on its own as a great work. He thought that he could convince people that he was funny and show critics that he could act at the same time. Somehow Tom makes more money now than he did before, and he's totally smug about it, but still feels like he has to prove his worth. And to add to this theory about his midlife crisis is another theory about Tom, and it has to do with his wife, who barely appears in this at all, and I think she's in like one episode. And I believe in almost every episode Timmy's with a different woman, and since Tom isn't exactly Brad Pitt, I believe that this is a way for Tom to cheat on his wife without anyone actually noticing. I mean, maybe not literally, but it is at very least a fantasy, part of this midlife crisis of a show. He can play it off as if he's just acting, but we're on to you, Tommy. This is a rumour that's been floating around for years, although there have also been rumours that his wife cheats on him. She should have ran off with Theo Von a long time ago, and saved herself from being potentially murdered in the future from this psychopathic artist. And on top of being a psycho and having a midlife crisis and potentially cheating on his wife that he wants to kill, the worst part about all of this is what Tom did to AJ Soprano. He went and abused this child actor and filmed it with the most brutal torture technique known to man, the comedy sketch. I mean, how do you go from the best show ever to only being able to star in a sketch show about shitting? Tom Segura is a bigger star than him now. I mean, isn't that crazy? This guy needed Tom to promote his podcast and now needs him for work as well. It's just sick what people like Hollywood Segura do to these child actors. This is honestly worse than a casting couch, and Netflix allowed it and funded it. At least Bert Kreischer wasn't in this. I wonder how he feels about not being able to get even a cameo in this show.